What's up YouTube, Dilmix here today, here to talk about the possibility of multiplayer and Pixar worlds being confirmed for Kingdom Hearts 3 through a LinkedIn post from a former Square Enix game developer. Now this is really cool. Now there's also talks about Kingdom Hearts 2.9, but I'll get into that in another video because I want to focus on these interesting aspects of Kingdom Hearts 3 that probably elevate the game, let's be honest here. There also was talks about gummy ships, but we all knew gummy ships were coming back in Kingdom Hearts 3 because, I mean, how else are Donald Goofy going to travel to other worlds, right? So yeah, let's first talk about multiplayer within Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, there's so many routes that Square Enix could take with multiplayer. I mean, multiplayer has been introduced to Kingdom Hearts like multiple times. Then I think Rechain Memories, you could do that versus mode thing. I don't even know if that was multiplayer. Was that multiplayer? I know you could, like, there was like a little versus mode in the original Chain of Memories, not the Rechain of Memories, but the Game Boy version after you beat everything in that game. So that was really cool. I don't know if that was multiplayer, but it kind of had that element in there. Then of course you have 358 over 2 days, which is more like co-op play, which is nice. And then they had Birth by Sleep, which is the Mirage Arena, where you could do arena versus mode, that little board game, was it called the Command Board or something like that. And then you had the racing. So there's a lot of elements. So multiplayer isn't a new thing for Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, for the Kingdom Hearts series, it's really not. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some sort of multiplayer within Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, adding multiplayer to Kingdom Hearts 3 would definitely give it a lot of longevity and a lot of replay value to it, besides just playing however long the story's gonna be. Because we know Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna be a long game. With the amount of worlds they're gonna put into the game, probably the amount of cutscenes, the amount of story, the amount of mini games, the gameplay, just exploring all the worlds within Kingdom Hearts 3, it's going to take up a lot of our time, so I'm really looking forward to that. So how should multiplayer be done within Kingdom Hearts 3? I'm more leaning towards the Mirage Arena side of things. I feel like they can bring that world back in a sense. That way they don't have to rely on like Olympus Coliseum for like tournaments and stuff. And they could still put Olympus Coliseum in there for the fun of it, but adding Mirage Arena, just bring that back and just add in those game types that you had in Birth by Sleep, and then like apply new attributes to it would be pretty cool. You know, I would definitely love to see some co-op play, maybe do some side quests here and there, but also, you know, having a versus mode would be nice. I don't know, maybe create your own Keyblade builder in a sense, and maybe have Square Enix update the game after Kingdom Hearts 3 release with like new boss fights, you know, maybe new enemy types, stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. I could see that happening, but also wouldn't mind cooperative play, seeing that, you know, maybe one player can play as Sora, one player can play as Terra, Ventus, Aqua, Riku, Kairi, whoever is wielding a Keyblade, Lee even, and just go around different worlds just doing certain objectives, which would be nice. But I feel like that could get repetitive at times, but like I said, maybe Square Enix could always update the game, change the layout, because multiplayer, it can work well within Kingdom Hearts. I'm not saying it's going to be the main staple of Kingdom Hearts 3, but, you know, it could definitely be something, you know, if you're done playing the story, you got all the collectibles, beat it on every difficulty. I think multiplayer is definitely a great way to interact with other fans of Kingdom Hearts. It'd be really nice to see that happen. It's really interesting to see what route they'll take if multiplayer really is involved within Kingdom Hearts 3. So moving on to Pixar, this definitely makes sense, and I think this kind of debunks Marvel and Star Wars being in Kingdom Hearts 3, because it doesn't. It says he's been, you know, communicating back and forth with Disney and Pixar, but I feel like if you wanted to incorporate Marvel and Star Wars within Kingdom Hearts 3, they would have to like also have negotiations with Lucasfilm and Marvel Studios, and since that isn't the case here, I have a feeling that Star Wars and Marvel isn't going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3, which I'm really kind of bummed out about, but at the same time, that really doesn't affect it as much, because honestly, I just really wanted Marvel and Star Wars to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. You know, I feel like it would make it the game more epic, you know, up the scale, you know, a little bit. But if that's not the case, it's alright. Man, there's always next Kingdom Hearts game, so I'm looking forward to having Pixar worlds within Kingdom Hearts 3. So this kind of makes me wonder how many Pixar worlds are going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm going to guess around like maybe to 4 to 5 even. Like, I really want Toy Story, I really want Monsters Inc., I really want The Incredibles and Brave. But I mean, if they want to add in WALL-E or Bugs Life, go right ahead. The more the merrier, right? Because we don't know how many worlds are going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. There's going to be a lot more than Kingdom Hearts 2. Some are speculating 30 to 35, which is a lot of worlds, which is, I guess, pretty good. That's a good amount for Kingdom Hearts 3, right? 30 to 35. Sounds good to me. But let me just in the comments, just down below, about this LinkedIn post. Do you think it's real? Do you think it's fake? I mean, why would they just randomly post it at this time of year? Like, there's nothing's going on. There's nothing really. It could be fake, honestly, but I mean, this makes sense. Like, all the details I'm seeing within this LinkedIn post, it just kind of, everything would make sense to what would possibly be in Kingdom Hearts, you know what I mean? But you never know, it could all just be a ruse, but I don't know. It's a 50% chance, you know, that it's fake or it's real, but something's telling me that, yeah, I think we're getting somewhere here, but I could be wrong. I mean, this could just all, I hope it's not fake. I mean, I would love to see some multiplayer within Kingdom Hearts 3. Of course, we're probably going to get some Pixar worlds in Kingdom Hearts. That's inevitable. I think a lot of people have been asking for it. You know, Square Enix has always been trying to put Pixar worlds within Kingdom Hearts, but ever since, I guess, Disney hasn't fully acquired the rights to Pixar, but now they do. So now we have a better chance of seeing some Pixar characters appear in the game. But leave us just in the comment section down below about this LinkedIn post. And like, subscribe, more content, Kingdom Hearts 3 and other games in general. I'm Dean X. I'll see you in the future.